We are learning new details about the death of a prominent Hollywood therapist and former fiancé of comedian Drew Carey. 38-year-old Amie Harwick was killed Saturday at her Hollywood Hills home. The case raises questions about domestic violence and stalking. Her former boyfriend, Gareth Pursehouse, has been charged with her murder. Carey, who hosts The Price is Right, of course, says he's overcome with grief. Erin Moriarty talked with people close to Harwick about her final moments for this week's 48 Hours.
Safety is important. So feelings of personal safety, emotional safety. If we don't.
Amie Harwick's best friend, Robert Koshland, was texting with her just before she died 1 week ago.
I sent her my last text at probably 11 o'clock at night. She responded to me at like 1:01 a.m.
Minutes later, police found Amie near death under a balcony at her home. She had injuries consistent with a fall, and the coroner says there was evidence of strangulation. Amie's ex-boyfriend, Gareth Pursehouse, was arrested and charged with her murder.
She was like, if I ever disappear or if anything ever happens to me, it's him.
Amie had ended her relationship with Pursehouse years ago. But just last month at a professional event, she had a chance encounter with him. That's Pursehouse there.
He came like over to her all like yelling at her. He was yelling in her face saying, well, you ruined my life. You know, created a giant scene, sobbing, wailing.
Their past relationship had been rough. Amie had filed for restraining orders against him twice, detailing physical abuse. The last one expired in 2015.
She was afraid because he had acted so crazy. So she had always been afraid that he might do something violent.
Amie's friend and fellow therapist, Hernando Chavez, was there when she ran into Pursehouse.
He looked upset, in duress. She was trying to soothe and calm, and he was agitated.
Was she scared? After that confrontation, even though she was calming him down, was she scared?
She was.
Scared of what?
Scared of the what-ifs.
Amie Harwick was devoted to helping people.
All of these things can be focused on as ways to care about yourself, to build on yourself.
But her friend, Ashley Willis, says there was another side of her.
She was very creative and artsy.
She was a dancer, a photographer, even at one time a fire eater, and now a terrible loss. Her friends wonder what more could have been done to protect her.
What will you miss about her the most? Is there one thing that you just think?
Her, just her. You know, I hear her voice in my head.
And Erin Moriarty joins us now from Los Angeles, where she's still working on this story. Erin, good morning.
Good morning. This is such a sad story, Anthony. It really is. The more I get to know Amie Harwick, the more I wish I had known her.
Yeah.
She's an impressive young woman.
Hey, Erin, do we know why, after that recent encounter with Pursehouse, her ex-boyfriend, which was so confrontational, do we know why she didn't go to police again to get yet another restraining order?
Well, she talked about it with friends, but she's a therapist, she deals with victims, and she knows how the system works. And it's not always easy to get an order of protection. You have to show that there is a pattern, you have to show that your stalker really poses a threat. And we know that there was just one encounter, and she told her friends that he didn't actually threaten her. She calmed him down. So I think she decided, and she did, she added cameras, she had a roommate. I think she decided to focus on the security in her home, and it just didn't work.
Erin, Drew Carey, her former fiancé, has said he's overcome with grief, and in a statement to CBS said that they had a love that people are lucky to have once in a lifetime. Do we know what he's doing now to honor her legacy?
Well, Tony, mostly he is putting his support behind these petitions that will be sent to the governor. The petitions are asking for tighter stalking laws. And at this moment, I was told that they have 50,000 signatures, but they're hoping for 1 million.
All right, Erin, thank you very much. You can see Erin's full report, The Life and Death of Amie Harwick, tomorrow night at 9 Central, right here on CBS.